Hiya, alright. Right, to start this video we've got to go back about 5 months and then we'll pick up then once that bit of the video has been shown, and we'll go in again. Finally getting around to installing the dash cam kit today. So in the last video I think I put out, I did the reverse camera. I was initially going to buy one of those mirrors that has the front and back camera off, but I couldn't get one with long enough cable to reach to the rear camera in the T6, so I've kept it separate. So I'm going to use the existing dash cam that I've got and then use the Hardwire system. If you've got a T6, you'll know that the 12 volt lighter power supplies on the top and down the bottom, they stay live all the time. So if you do plug your dash cam in that, it will stay on all the time. Even when you've stopped the engine, you've got out, you know, you could leave your car for a couple of days, it will carry on continuing to run your battery flat and film absolutely nothing of much importance. So let's try have a go at getting this switched over. Dash cam kit comes with the larger USB connection, so I just need a mini USB one, so which is that. So it comes with a converter. I can put that together, and then so that will power the camera. Power lead's also fused here, so that's the end that's going to attach to the switch kit there, and then this one here is the one that's going to go to earth. Okay, right, so I've had a good look round for somewhere that's earth. Okay, I've found, I can't get to it, but it looks like there is an earthing strip down that gap there underneath the glove box, but I can't actually get the blooming liner out enough without taking the glove box out to get that. So I've come up, there's definitely nothing around the glove box area. I've managed to pop off the airbag on and off there, and there's definitely something in there I can use. There's 2 bolts, and then there's also that screw there, so I'm going to do a bit more research, but I think I'm going to be able to go to this one or this one and earth it to that, and then run the live up round there and then down to the camera at the top. So let's give that a go. Probably a word of advice, don't switch on your ignition or anything while you're doing that, because the airbags are definitely going to pick up if you've disconnected the controller there for that airbag. So my words of wisdom are, leave that connected, don't mess with anything that you don't need to mess. Try and just minimise the amount of problems you can cause. A couple of fuses to use in the pack, and as I say, I'm going to take out that 15, which is the second one down. Not a clue what it does because I can't find any information, but you've got an array of different fuses, but not a clue what any of those do. I'm going to use that 15 piggyback out. So basically, so looking at the wires, it's going to be that one. I'll put in the 15 in the first one, and then I'll put the 5 in the second one, which is the one that it's going to use to go to the switch, hardwire switch kit. Right, so let's get that done. Okay, right, so the Hardwire Dash Kit comes with like the fuse remover, so it's just like a little peg, and you squeeze that end, put the fuse over the fuse, and then you can pull the fuse out. So that's what we'll do now. Okay, so that's the 15 out, so let's get that put into the actual new cabling. And then out of the ones we've got, it fits this one, so we'll put that one in there. Bit of effort to push that in. Okay, all the way down. Okay, so that's the 15 in, and then we'll get the appropriate one that we've supplied to go with the switch kit, which is going to be that one. That is a 5, so we'll line that one up and put that one underneath it like so. Okay, right, so that's the blue 15, and then the one that we're piggybacking off there, and then I'll put that one back in for a second, back in, put the second one down. Scratch that one. The the 15, it's a bit tight on this lip here to get the actual converter in. So I'm going to have to use that 10 one there, which is the one above the other one. That way, because of the angle, it should come out and not get in the way of anything, where, you know, whereas this top edge is getting in the way. So I'm going to scrap trying to use the 50, and I'm going to use that top 10 one. As you can see, the way it sits in, it actually protrudes going up. So like if we're trying to stick it in there, and again, it doesn't fit very well the other way either. So I think we'll have to go with that. It's not a brilliant fit though. Don't think it'd even go better the other way around either. No, we'll go with it facing up, and we'll just try that. Okay, once it's in, it's not going anywhere. Okay, so we have the kit going around the back there with a cable. It's not going to work its way loose because it's going to hold itself in. I'm going to aim to have it like that, and then obviously connect up the other end of that to the live, which I'm going to run around the back of here now, up to there. Right. So this cable here, you can actually disconnect by pulling off the earth one, and so it's completely separate. And I'll put a bit of tape around the other end to stop it going all the way, but if we literally take it up near the box like that, it gives us all that cable then to work with, so that I've got enough to reach back over to the fuse box with that one, and then this end up to the earth here. Let's crack on and get that done. I'm just going to put a bit of tape just around there, just to keep the two wires together before it goes into the power supply box. It's built into it, and it can't strip the cable right the way back to the box. So this will just hold the two together. Okay, so run the line, we can drop it in through this hole here and actually go through the top here and just put it in underneath that lip there, and that will get us to here, and we can come round this panel in this gap here and then go up and then round the surround and across. Live going through there, threaded it through there. We can actually pull this panel down so we can get that fuse behind there so it sits out of the way. So I'll just continue to keep threading this now across. Just gonna scratch the metal a bit, just to make sure that that's got contact. Right, and then wire that end behind that screw. Okay, so that earth is through there now. Scratch that metal a bit. Hopefully that panel is going to earth. So we just need to tidy up these cables, push that back underneath that hole down there, and then we need to take the live up now to where the camera's going to go, which is this one. So hopefully I should have plenty of room to fit that. We're going to go up round here, around there, and then across. So I'll get that done now. Right, so for my camera I've got to put this converter on. So I'm going to hide that up in the roof. So I'll probably get on the camera, work my way back, and then I can hide the excess cable underneath this unit here. Just going to put a bit of tape around this now so that it definitely stays together when I put it up in the roof. Okay, just a bit of insulation tape, that will just stop it separating. Just made that tidy now, so that's looking nice and neat now. There won't be any wires sticking out. I've come down there and then underneath that, around the back of there, so when I go to push this back on there won't be anything that gets in the way. So let's get that pushed back on now. That's the dash cam cable going up into the roof, so that's less, the least amount of cable possible. Around the top, around there, push that panel back on now. Let's pull that wire out of the way now, so that's nothing in the way along there. Obviously the live's going down there, so we've just got to connect that live up now, and fingers crossed that should work. That hasn't been too bad, not too much swearing, but let's connect that back up and then give it a whirl. Right, so that's the front panel back on now. Obviously this wiring here is for that reverse camera I did in the previous video. You can go back through my listings if you want to see how I fitted that. But that's pretty much ready now to go for a test. Okay, right. We're ready to give this a go then, so let's start her up and see if everything still works. Okay, right, let's start her up. I've got no errors, but the camera hasn't come on. Okay. Everything still seems to be working. Aircon's working, stereo's working, hazards, rear blowers, front blowers, 12 volt, that's still working, reverse camera, typical, but I don't think we found a good earth then, by the looks of it, because we're not coming on. Typical. Right, okay, so let's go and strip it all down again. Right, back to present day. So we're going to go again. We've got a different webcam now. It's a Nextbase GPS one, which my friend Ant kindly donated. And then I've gone out and bought the actual proper Nextbase Dash Cam Kit, rather than some foreign Chinese one with the smallest of instructions. So we're going to go and give this a go and see if we can get this fitted. Hopefully this will work a lot better and we'll be up and running in no time, fingers crossed. got in this kit. We've got some slightly larger instructions. Okay. Oh my god. We've got some LEDs. No LED, no power or battery protected. Flashing LED, power establishment, no dash cam connected. Solid LED, power established, dash cam connected. Okay, that's what you need to go for then, a solid LED. Okay, 2 amp. Okay. Okay. Right, let's get this in. This long black bit here, then we need to basically run from the side up the pillar, across the roof, and then to the dash cam. And then this bit after the Nextbase little module there, we split off. One's going to the earth, this one's going to the fuse box. So again, should be nice and simple, and as long as we find an earth, we should be in business. Up there, across there, to there, and then the other side is from here under there and back to the fuse box in there. That's that cable run now all the way around in there, so I've just got to get the rubber back over the top of the plastic bit there, and then we'll go in here, basically earth it to this one I think this time, and then we'll run the cable to the fuse box through there. The excess lead there, just put that in that little bit of a gap there, and then brought that lead down there and popped it behind the metalwork there, so it's not going to get in the way. In what will be the live cable, so I've taken obviously this off, which clips to the underside of the dashboard, just to get basically in there. Plenty of room then to get the cable in, out the way hidden, through that gap there, and into the fuse box area. Yeah, there we go. I've just fed the cable through there, and then it comes through into the fuse box area. So we only need a little bit because we're piggybacking there. I'm going to piggyback off the 5 amp at the top. Not a clue what it is, but I know down the middle, everything down the middle of those rows, as I've said before, is on the ignition. So we'll only be live when the ignition is on. This back in, and then clip that back in, and then get the 3 screws back in there, and there. Let's get that done. Right, got the trusty socket set. I think we'll get away with that. Okay, let's give it a go. Looking at it, this definitely goes through to the chassis, I'm thinking, whereas I tried that one last time and I'm not convinced that hits the chassis, but that one there definitely looks like it does, so I'm going to try that one. Okay, right, I'm going to try and leave that bit out actually. Let's see and do a test with that like that. So I'll put it back together but leave this little bit out just so that we can actually see the LED on the side. It says blue light indicator flashing, input blue LED indicator flashing, input OK, solid, input input and output OK. So yeah, I've coiled this up. Just going to lose up back there and then put this airbag link back in, and then we will give that a test. Okay, right. So we'll clip back in. We'll just get the handlebars, the hand grip back on here, and then we can give it a test. And so I'm leaving this bit out a second, just so I can basically see that LED. That gives us half a chance to even show us if it's getting power, etc. Okay, knock this back on. This one actually comes with a clip to stop the electromagnetic interference as well, by the look for it. So I'm going to clip it in and then actually put it inside that, and then clip that shut as well. I think it's that fuse. Let's get down there and have a look. Okay, I'm taking the top one out there, which is a 5. Put that in the bottom one there. Just dropping that in the bottom of this. Believe that's the right way around. Yeah. Okay. And then okay, connect these two up. Come on. Okay. Right, that's that connected. Let's put it in this case. Nice and that's nice and tight. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, that's in there. Put a bit of tape on that. Stop that sliding around. Okay. Okay, that'll do. So stop that sliding around. And then that back in the top one. I think it might need to go the other way around to fit properly. Okay, that's in. Okay. Right, moment of truth. Yeah, right. I purposely left that out there so I can see the LED flashing. I've purposely left that off in case there's any problems. So camera's there. Let's just, nah, let's go for it. The door's left the door open, but I shouldn't get any on. Okay. Right, we're on. I've got absolutely no LED still on there. Oh Christ. Come on man, give me some hope. We're still not going. What is going on? Right, let me just start the engine. Okay, we have got, I just saw a one flashing LED saying input is okay. And why aren't they coming on? Oh, hang on, we've got it in the wrong one. I think it needs to go into that one. It would help if we put it into the right thing. Fingers crossed. Come on, beauty. Please tell me I haven't broke the cable. Yes, we got power. Oh, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Right, I think we've done it. Alright, let's turn off the engine. Yeah, and it's gone off. I think once it's charged up a little bit, it will stay on for a second. And then, so let's just give that another go. Okay, ignition on. I can see the LED started to flash down there, permanently on. And the camera's come on and it says it's recording. Magic. So I think we've just got to tidy up now, and we're finally there. And it's only taken 5 months. Obviously the house move has slowed me down somewhat, but yeah, we're looking good. I'm just going to pop this back off now, tidy up these cables here, get the fuse box cap back on, and then we are going to give it one final test just to make sure everything's still good, and then we can sign off. Let's get the fuse box cover back on. let's just give it one final test and then we can sign off. Okay, right, ignition's on. Come on camera. Oh, you're joking me, why is that not come on? Maybe we need to completely fully turn it. Okay, there we are, up and running. Would you believe it? Oh, here it comes. Yeah. Oh, I thought it wasn't going to work there. Okay, so yeah, the engine does need to be up and running by the looks of it. Date's completely wrong, it thinks it's 2017, but we will give that a sort. And it probably needs a bit of a run now just to get the battery charged, because it does say that it's completely flat. I think one thing we've learned from this is don't buy any sort of cheap ones. Go with like a branded hardwire kit and you'll probably have more success because I say that first one, it just didn't want to know, and I think it actually blew up the actual dash cam, whereas this one's obviously a couple of minutes to fit. We'd already worked out where the wires and stuff needed to go, so it was relatively easy to fit. Okay, I'm going to sign off now. I'm just going to go out for a quick drive and charge up the battery of the camera, and then I should be able to modify the settings and change the time, etc. Anyway, so thanks for watching. If this video has been of any use, say give us a like, give us a subscribe, it doesn't cost you out and it really helps this channel out. Anyway, catch you soon. Cheers, bye. Cheers, Dave.